I'm supporting Peter Obi.
Vote Peter Obi.
Nigeria that I believe we need to have at this point in time, Peter Obi.
I'm going to vote for Peter Obi.
I'll go with Peter Obi and Congress.
Mr. Peter Obi.
It's Peter Obi.
My support remains Mr. Peter Obi.
27, of course, it's Peter Obi.
I will vote for Peter. He's the best candidate that Nigeria needs to move forward.
I am supporting Peter Obi for president.
I'm still with Peter Obi 100%. I'm still obedient.
The biggest political commodity in Nigeria today, currently, is Peter Gregory Obi.
If I'm to sacrifice my senatorial ambition for Peter Obi to win, so shall it be.
It is definitely Peter Obi that I'm voting.
Your next president is Peter Obi, whether we like it or not. He is.
I am voting Peter Obi. Me. My wife, Peter Obi. My pastors, Peter Obi. Those that love me, Peter Obi.
With Obi, a new Nigeria is possible.
My support for Peter Obi is rooted in my love for this country. It's rooted in my belief that with the right leader,
Peter Obi serves our purpose not only for equity, fairness, and justice, but looking at the political terrain, he stands out as the best material out there.
All clergies, including the traditional rulers, the Muslim imam, the Muslim clerics, all of us together, with all the whole Nigerians, have come to endorse Mr. Peter Obi as our next president.
I remain solidly behind Peter Obi and I will continue to support him into 2020.
I subscribe and I maintain that you need to remove subsidy. Mismanagement of the proceeds should not be the reason for not removing it. What we should have done is that when we remove subsidy, we would have given the people alternative usage for the subsidy. What we have today is that that removal and the attendant resources being recovered is also being mismanaged and stolen. For example, we have received, according to them, 16 trillion. We will, I said it before, go to my manifesto and say I will remove subsidy. We'll do it in an organized manner, and whatever we recover will be invested appropriately. And I just give you an example, because we have no time. Let's say you remove subsidy, and you decided number one thing a nation needs to develop is health. And today, our health is very poor, our primary health care is very poor, where we are now have more maternal and child issues than countries like India. Assuming, let me use 5%. You said that they saved 15.8 trillion. So call it about 16 trillion. So 5% of that is just about 800 billion. And if you decide today, our biggest problem is issue of primary health care. If you decide to put primary health care in each ward, just each ward, in each ward, today, it will cost you, from our own studies, an average of 100 million naira for one. We have 8,809 wards. Call it 10,000. I use 100 million naira for each. It will cost you 800 billion. Okay. If you decide today, we have issue now with kidney dialysis. We have over 25 million Nigerians have kidney issues. To build a kidney center, you need 200 million. And we need about 1,000 centers when we have less than 200. We need about 5,000 machines when we have less than 800. It costs you 200 million to do a center, and it costs you exactly 10 million to buy one machine. So you need 250 to set up a 5,000 machine center, 1,000 center, and it's only 250 million times 1,000 is 250 billion. You still have 14.7 billion. So it's what you use the money for. That is the problem. Yeah, but we will use the money in an organized manner. But just to stay with or you save it. If they have saved the money and decide to do like any other country, we would have had $10 billion added to our sovereign wealth fund, which if you add it today, we'll be getting about $10 billion every month, which we can use for a purpose. So don't say because people use the money they're supposed to utilize very well for party, and you say, no, we should bring back. What I've said is that people in government have asked Nigerians to fast.
Okay.
They cannot be feasting when Nigerians are fasting.
At first, like I said before, anybody that doesn't come for presidential debate, when you vote them in, they will not take you seriously. I'm brutally honest. People can go ahead and defend them all they want. It's not today people have been defending evil in Nigeria. The people that defend evil yesterday, how is their life better today? Your guess is as good as mine. So those that didn't attend these first presidential debates, as far as I'm concerned, that didn't deem it fit to come for this first presidential debate, they will not take you seriously if they have voted in. It's pure and simple. Second point, I'm happy that they are debating subsidy. The problem, like I've always said, I have with Atiku Abubakar, subsidy removal plan, is that he has not shown workings. Yesterday, I talked about mathematical modeling. Yeah. There must be a modeling. You can't say if petrol is $40 per barrel, you will subsidize. It will not make sense. There must be a modeling threshold for it. But the production subsidy that he talked about, there's nothing bad. Every nation do it in the world. So for Atiku Abubakar that has not released a model, let me give him one model today. The first model I'm going to give him, over the 1 week, I'm going to be giving different models of how they do subsidy. The first model I'm going to give is the UAE model. In 2015, United Arab Emirates will remove subsidy. But you know what they did? They introduced something called an inflation allowance scheme, eligible to UAE nationals that earn under 25,000 dirhams. There's a fuel allowance tier that says that if Special 95, that's a high-grade, high-octane oil, is between 2.10 and 2.85 liters, they will give such family or such person 300 dirhams as subsidy to buy it. If Special 25 goes to 3.60 liters, they will give such person 600 dirhams extra. If it goes up to 3.61 liters, they will give, if per liter for dirham, they will give such household 900 monthly. This might be a plan they might have in the offing, but I can quickly tell you that they will quickly scam this plan in Nigeria. Because the people that will be the one to share the money, they will be collecting the money, and how can you even account for the poor? Because they can't even tell you the data they have. So a plan like this, maybe UAE might be too advanced for Nigeria. But a production subsidy is not a big deal, like Atiku Abubakar said. In fact, I put it to you that the first story we read today, the reason why those FID is coming is because there's a production subsidy, the deep offshore, what is it called, scheme, that they are now saying is bringing a lot of investment in. They're talking about Bonga, reaching the first pre-feed engineering drawings, and they have had addendum, and they are going straight now. If they pass in the second process, then they will now be reaching FID. It's a subsidy on production, because they said, in part of the President Tinubu's outline, he said if they can make production in the deep field, he can give up to $11 per barrel tax breaks on that production.